right, this week doesn't only have bad anniversaries, it's got a great one too, and it's happening today. So let's talk about it. Today is the 2-year anniversary of President Biden's signing into law the Bipartisan Safer Communities Act, which is the first common sense gun legislation in 30 years. And to anyone who says Biden hasn't done anything, really, you try passing gun legislation in this country. Let me just give you a summary of what this bill has done just so far, because it is amazing. First, this bill has invested $250 million so far in violence intervention programs. Now, that sounds really boring, but these are evidence-based programs that we know actually work better than anything to reduce gun violence, and they are investing in them across the country. This is something Moms Demand Action has been pushing for forever, and the Biden administration is doing it, and it's having an impact. In fact, evidence shows that these programs have reduced intentional unalivings in the U.S. by 60%. And this is a good place to remind you again that in 2023, the U.S. saw the single biggest drop in intentional unalivings that we have seen in recent history, 13%. And by the way, in 2024, these numbers are better even still. They're down 26% from 2023's numbers. This bill is a huge part of that. But there's more. This law also made gun trafficking and straw purchasing federal crimes for the first time ever, believe it or not, and that gives prosecutors a lot more tools to actually go after the people doing these things. But here's my favorite statistic. So since the law was passed, the FBI has stopped over 700 sales of firearms to people under 21 who should not be able to buy those guns. Why does this matter so much? Because 6 out of 9 of the deadliest mass shootings were committed by people 21 or younger. Think of the tragedies this has stopped. But there's more. About 20,000 unlicensed firearm dealers are now required to become licensed and run background checks, which is going to keep guns out of dangerous hands. The bill is also giving $1.3 billion to schools across the country to improve student safety. And it has invested over $1 billion in mental health in our schools. This is a really big deal. This is government working to help us stay safe. Let's celebrate it. Let's not just focus on the negative. This is a positive thing the Biden administration has done. So spread the word.